Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's doing reasonably well. Um, Marlene asked me to announce that this has been the end of my first year in relationship to my book. It's really interesting.
First anniversary.
First anniversary. And so the publisher emailed me to say happy anniversary. God, advertising's quite interesting, isn't it?
Happy anniversary, Ron.
Thank you, Marlene. At the same time, I just want to remind everybody that the seminar is coming up, not this coming weekend, but the weekend after
For North America.
for North America. And the reminder is probably important for some.
Please register.
Please register the best you can. Let us know if you're having trouble. Here's a question from Anne, and she says, I was wondering, I've been getting sort of sharp momentary sensations on my skin, just a small point, but nothing is there. I've been getting that the last week or two, thinking it's energy. And I have no idea what it is. I know. I can relate to it back in the, I don't know, doesn't matter when it was. But I had something similar to that, but anything that you don't really understand, of course, first thing is some people look it up in AI, but at the same time you can talk to a doctor about it if it's really bothering you. And is it possible that it could be energy? Yeah, it could be, but it could also be dry skin. It could be salt. It could be, I don't know what else. So what I would suggest is that if it continues on and it's consistent in the same area, then what I would do is I would consult a medical doctor. Okay? I wish you well with that. I hope it's nothing. And but especially in the heat and humidity, you can have this kind of thing occur. Might be very, very physical. Anyway, I wish you well with that. Here's one from Michel Laramie. And it says, we're going through difficult times, and he's talking about wars and suffering all over the world. My question is, what is the meaning of all this? Is it a way of confronting us with the limits of our perception, like a mirror reflecting what we are? I think that's a really good way to look at it. These things have been going on in humanity for such a long time. You would think that we would begin to learn. But as you know, what begins to happen is people get stimulated by their own petard, their own nations and individuals, and they battle for a piece of land, they battle for an idea, and it's just wildly engaged with pretty base stuff. And we are still doing it as a species. We even do it talking to each other. I mean, there are ideas that some people have, any of us might have, and we like to think that they're more right than anybody else's. Look, when we're engaging, and I know I'm not reading the whole question yet, when we're engaging, realize that we also like to think that whatever we say is of value. And it may be to some people. It certainly may not be to others. And so we have to engage with that idea somehow, preferably intellectually, rather than being pressed internally to reach out and make sure that everyone thinks the same way we do, when in fact they don't. And it's the way it works. But we're susceptible to these things. And in our world, they happen, and they have been happening continuously. By the way, they've been happening when the ones that in other areas, other than the ones that are forecasted or, let's say, newsworthy. And it's been going on a long time, and we pay very little attention to them. Think of it. I know that my reactions, Michelle says, and these are good questions, make me vulnerable to manipulation by those in power and by myself as well. But how can I not react when, for example, children are murdered by soldiers, and and everybody is vulnerable. No one is not vulnerable. Keep that in mind. The emotions triggered make me fall into this trap. I see the trap, but I can't avoid it. And it shows you that you have a heart. On a selfish note, I feel like my reactions are just generating the kind of personal karma, and that instead of helping, I'm only making the situation worse by contributing to its polarization. It's not the polarization that does it, it's the intensity of the need to be valued for being right. We all have that, no exceptions. And that's not helpful. And it's complex. You know where you, but at least you know where you stand. And try to be aware of that and say, okay, this doesn't make any sense. As a human being, it makes no sense. Thinking of it this way, then at least you're engaged with understanding how we should all begin to understand things. So how can I break free from this, Michelle asks. What would be the most appropriate response instead of reacting? I don't know a perfect response, but I will tell you one that I think might be helpful. We're not able to affect anything, except we can affect the intensity by increasing our own intensity. So what I suggest is come where you can. It sounds easy. It's not. Ask for help for everyone. Everyone, including the aggressors. Ask that they become less aggressive and begin to think differently in a more balanced manner. Understand what they're doing. Make sure you try not to do the same thing, which we tend to do in terms of our reactions. But if you do react, know why that is, that you're reacting because you don't agree with what goes on. Just know that. Know your reaction doesn't help. But being angry at one thing, and this is important, I think, affects your interaction with others. See, that process of reflex reaction doesn't go away. It engages in us in an unconscious reflexive manner. And if we happen to be angry on the inside, on the outside less so, and then something touches us so that we are frustrated, because we don't get our way or something happens, then the reflex will come out in an angry way, which isn't helping the situation when you're engaging in a personal way. So, because anger stays with you, and your sensitivity to others can become oversensitive. In other words, react too soon, when it isn't as necessary as you believe it is in a moment. I don't know if anyone else has had that experience, but many of us have. See that you're having it. See it. Know that that is a reflex from other things, not necessarily from the moment that you're involved with whoever it is that you're involved with at the time. And the personality can be overreactive and over-intense or over-withdrawn based on a reflex to assess or judge a particular moment. And you will sometimes see it so clearly and you can't do anything about it. But that is part of the human traits that we have. And it's part of the engagement we have with life. And it's often caused by those internal frustrations and misplaced, put in different areas where they perhaps wouldn't be helpful. I can only tell you what I do. If you do something else, then and it works, you do that. I do ask for help for it, and I try to see it the best I can. And I don't always agree with it, because sometimes those things happen to show us something is off, and other times they happen just as a reflex reaction. So try and figure it out so you can be a helper for you, not just an agreeer with things that you believe are true. This is really important in our relationship with understanding how we function. Thanks, Michelle. That's a hard question, but it's really a valuable one. Okay, this is Dorothy Tweedy. And as energy beings, is the intensity of energy similar or different from person to person? Is it greater at a higher frequency or less in frequency? Not sure what you mean by that, Dorothy. From one person to another. I'll try and figure it out. If so, what is the effect? What may cause a difference? I hope this makes sense. These two words, intensity and frequency, are words that are bantered about quite a lot and often misunderstood. Some believe that if they have a tremendous intensity of energy, somehow that they are extra special. Not really. Some believe that certain frequencies are superior to other frequencies. Not really. But they are both involved with a relationship of growth. If an energy frequency is too intense, the function that you have going on inside of you is one of a focus related to the self. In other words, it's a base form. It's not negative. It's at a level that relates to a personalization involved with you as a human being. That is how it works. If, for example, you get angry, that is an aspect of a frequency. That aspect of a frequency exists in all frequencies. Think about what I said. Often we have a color bar. Usually we relate to the rainbow. And that fits into an idea related to frequencies. Red is a certain frequency. Blue, certain frequency. Yellow, certain frequency. Orange or yellow. Orange, brown, pink, white, different frequencies. The coarsest level at this level, the personalized level, is an aspect of any of those frequencies. Purple, violet, where some people believe that is the best one. At its lowest ebb, it has an intensity that invalidates others because it's validating itself. So it means it's loving itself. It has that need to do that. Otherwise, it would not be anything of any import. If that person is working with that particular frequency, they may have other frequencies in them that may be helpful in their past, for example, in other lives, that may be helpful. I didn't say was helpful. I said may be helpful in the calming of the coarseness of that base frequency. And what I mean by base frequency is early intensities related to a frequency. Coarser, rough, aggressive edge. And that is related to anything, any kind of personalization that occurs. We have early stages, we have mid stages, we have so-called higher stages. We really don't know what that means, to be honest. But we, in our own way, make up images that relate to the way other people should see us. That is a coarser level of engagement of a frequency, because what you have in mind is yourself. This is just, I'm trying to normalize this, because it is normal. Every one of us, as human beings, have aspects in us that appear to be coarser than softer. It is the nature of a human being to be so. You can act as if you are not, but that is a coarse engagement with, all due respect to anybody and everybody. You can feel comfortable acting that way because now you are a good human being, according to the nature of the act or the nature of the image that you're trying to portray. That is a coarser level of beingness. It's an act. That act is what most of us here on this planet has been trained to utilize for the purpose of engaging with many people. For example, if you engage with one person, you do it this way. Well, what way are you doing it? You're doing it in a way that either pleases you or might please them so that your stock goes up. That is the coarser level of engagement. there's no negativity in it. It's just what a person is doing. It doesn't augur well if everyone can perceive it. Well, how can you get to perceive that? If energy moves into a state coming into you and allows you and your personality to see you the way you are, and you find a balance in that, theoretically, then it may trust that if you see others as they are, you will not beat them up to prove how important you are for seeing yourself in the image that you're trying to portray. This is what is a gold standard here on these planes. And no one likes to hear that. But it is true. Know it for what it is in you, but don't beat it up. Because it's just where that frequency that is being used in you, or multiplicity of frequencies at the same time, when they come together, they may come together in the early stages of a broadening, balanced system that will be there in potential. No negativity is attached to that by higher states. But it is noticed and perceived as where we are, because it's perceived honestly, in a straightforward manner, just as it is. There's no judgment attached to it. So that's all you can do. That's where you are. That's all you can handle. Now, at some state, and I don't know, I'll just go ahead. At some state, some level, you begin to see that in yourself. The seeing is not a celebration. There is then a movement to try and understand the responses you have in yourself for perceiving. And slowly beginning to understand the great difficulty that our species has, individually, every cell has, in an attempt to find a balance or an understanding of what goes on in each individual as they begin to develop internally. This is really not an easy thing. So the idea of being superior to another person is nonsense. However, we troll this through our lives. It's like a big bait that we have thrown out from the early times of our lives. You do this, you do that, you do all kinds of things to get to the point where you can be better than anybody else. Well, let's say we knock that down a little bit. Be as able as anyone else and be recognized for having that within our relative scope. This is how we're trained from the beginning. And the more that is the need to have that is in our face, the harder we try. if we're not recognized early in life as an individual, in, in life, as a personality, there's a thing inside that starts pushing us to be better than anybody else. And you can't see it. It's not because you're bad. That's nonsense. It's because the training is so strong and you're so damn smart and capable when you're younger to learn anything and everything that might be beneficial to you in your life. Starts so early. And if that's messed with, it makes it difficult for you. So you emphasize more. I haven't met anyone very often that isn't caught up in that trolling. Oh, all kinds of different ways, but they're not bad people. They're just people hooked in ways that they have constructed that make them feel moderately able, or maybe infinitely able, depending on how deeply this need is. But there's no negativity in it. It's constructed. And the hope is that ultimately everybody knows we're wonderful. And we don't need that because we're wonderful to begin with. But you can say that it's an illusion, but you live with the illusion. You live inside the fabrication. And it gets a hold of you, and you can't see it. Even if it's got a hold of you, you're still a good person. Even if you're running wild, inside, there's a base construct that's created that you utilize. You bring to bear the frequencies that are in you for the purpose of doing something relative to the need you have to engage with life and be recognized as an individual that's okay. Well, you are okay. You don't need to do that. But fierce competition occurs. And then we hang medals on ourselves for the purpose of being okay inside of ourselves. So we feel better within ourselves, the way we think we need to be, that we've created. So we emulate the image that we already have, and we don't see it. And we'll do anything to keep it. That is really basic personality stuff, early going. And most of our people on this planet are in early going. That doesn't mean we're bad. It just means, my goodness, see where you are and be okay with you. And now, start again. That's hard for us to do because we don't want to lose what we've already constructed. In this idea of intensity is really interesting. Intensity is hard to deal with, no matter what your aim is, because it gives you away. What? It allows you to see yourself. I'm talking gives you away to you. The trick in it is to notice it, to see what it looks like, and realize, okay, I can move from there. one tiny little step at a time. Not one tiny little step being the end point, which is what we would easily do just to preserve what we are. So as you see yourself, be okay with you, but don't necessarily agree with you. That will help you understand how you engage with other people. And how you engage with other people is a mystery to you. Because it's difficult to see. And if you see any of it, you're an extremely fortunate person. You are truly engaging towards a balance within your system, however uncomfortable it is, and however comfortable it may get to be. And that last part is really important, because sometimes it's distressing to be comfortable in a different way than what you've already cultivated. That's why there aren't many people in higher states on these planes. But lots who say they are. But you know, it's so funny. I was wondering about a question that I might bring up at the seminar around samadhi and nirvana and different levels of function from a different perspective, because here we are trying to make sense of where we are at these levels, not looking at them as negative, but looking at them as, wow, we're still doing a lot of beginning stages, trying to get these frequencies. And as I mentioned in my book, there are so many other frequencies other than the ones that we can see. And we put our attention on only the ones we can see. It's quite interesting how we do these things. If we can see it, if we can perceive it, then it's okay. If we can't, then it can't be true. It's what we do. And it's quite fascinating. But nonetheless, not a negative thing. It's just what we do. Okay, so what is the effect? 1 minute. Is it greater at a higher frequency? Greater what? The intensity, or less in frequency? If I get this right, when you're engaging from one person to another, it's really interesting, because in a kind of a sense, you're trying to make sense of another person, though you haven't made sense of you engaging with them. And so therefore you jump to a conclusion that relates to trying to understand you. It's magnificent. And so as you begin to try to understand other people and how they function, you see more of you than you do of them. And that makes no sense whatsoever. I mean, if you're really looking for a true cause, there is one. Trying to figure that one out. But when you're dealing with other people, what you're really dealing with is more you. You perceive in them what you have in you, but not exactly in the same place, which makes it even more confusing. So here's the trick. If you have a reaction to another person, check you out. Why am I reacting? That might be one thing. And you'll find that you go right to validating you, and they cause your reaction. In fact, you caused your reaction. It's a terrible thing to say. So think of that in terms of relationships. Then start smiling. Because if, I'm going to do this in reverse, of course, because Marlene's sitting right here. But if you have a reaction to a person, then you wonder what it is about them as they are engaging with you causes you to react, because it's your reaction, not theirs. Mind you, it could be theirs because they may be reacting to you, but they may not be asking themselves the same question. Or they may be, and it annoys them. So, see the complexity of this one? It's so fascinating. I remember engaging with a person who had a certain frequency, which was unbelievably beautiful and wonderful. And their transmissional capacity was that they open, let go. They have the capacity to transmit certain frequencies, have certain frequencies transmit through them, they let go, and a higher state operates through to transmit into you, where you may need the help without telling you you need the help there. And then you engage with life and try to perceive how you were helped, which meant how you look for differences in you from how you were before. Now, this is really complicated if you don't know how you were before. So you're in a movement towards getting to know you in a manner that isn't really focused on the elevation or the pushing down of you. You're just trying to watch the movie with respect and kindness. And know it's a movie. You're just an actor in it. And I'm not quoting Shakespeare. See how you do that. See how others do it. And in behind that, they are respectfully trying to help themselves be okay, as you are doing the same, with or without your knowledge or their knowledge. And that's truly helpful, because you see their vulnerability and understand that it's very difficult for them to be perfect in the eyes of you when you can't be either. It's the illusion that tells you you are. The image maker. So be okay. And continue. And try to perceive the best you can. So personality is a combination of physical frequencies. Could be the same as the emotional frequency, may not. Or kind of a mental-ish kind of engagement with others. Usually it's often very much aligned with emotion. Because determination to be validated for what you do or say or whatever, however that may act out in you. Because if you don't have that determination, you feel terribly bad because you see through you. And that is a slow process. just engaging with how you use energy, as opposed to that constructed system using you. And if you don't believe it uses you, try the next time you have an outburst or you're assertively correct. Take a look at what you're doing and saying. Listen to you, the tone, the sound, the intensity, and soften down the best you can. Try to understand why you need to do that at that moment for the purpose of being okay within yourself. And understand, you are vulnerable. You are a person who is attempting to find a balance in your vulnerability. To do so, you're trying to make friends with it and be okay with you and begin to learn how to be okay with others who don't necessarily always agree with you or don't see the world exactly the way you see it. And remember, higher states see you as you grow relative to where you think you need to be whatever you think you want to be. And that's how they know your relationship with you is capable of handling a level of frequency that shifts within you so you can see beyond you and be okay with others. It's a thing called compassion, or a sense of loving. It's borderline empathic. Borderline. It's not related to verbal skill. It's related to heart internalization of recognition of a reality that lies within you. And it's fine. None of us are perfect. That's a guarantee. So I wish you well. Very interesting question, Dorothy. I hope I took the right line in it. So now we will meditate. And I wish everybody well in the meditation. And I'll bring you out when the music is, or when the meditation's over. And I have a good meditation.
O mani pe me ori, 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 O Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Om Mani mani pe me hore Om 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 mani pe me hore Gewan diye nyurdunda Chere zewan dojurunji Dowanji jamalemba Diye salay gembaranju Aho Dene mi jur yasa nyuma yishi lo De pai kunde sunju de chengi nyam juro Lenje doje zumo sancho gi ga ma jirna che gur charwi jodo la pem dang che ni shir zong o kada gi shin na te le nya ji ye ji jilungi gomba ta wa cholun dawe sokur shi kor ye re don che gu kan ga ten la ren sho se koryo rangshin lindun chi shin na ma che semlen demba ishin ramba gomba mi de dalwe sokur shi ko ye se ton long kand gaten la renjo ye she lunjam tunje kuncha ji shin na ta sha don le de jame gi tulunjo je ba la dawe chokur shi ko ye na don dung kan ga de la renjo den do tama chenbo jaziringi na re da maga guda ishin jin sombo se na wa shi sokur shi kor ye che ze lo len debe gaden la renjo tin se tile chembor dazur ni mindo rajo don ma namshi sadim ni minda jire na ishe kolor tsudu chi je da ni nyume sheba kain do le don nye zen tube na wa kemen do do kor de nyam da maj ranjung ge sanje de me gumbe jalsa rameni nyende gu ya lo de ni ma ni ne sharanju nga tso kun za pe me buju shi na nge sa tenpa chogi nyulam gi chenje po chen jalu donje de la tene kam so korwan dondu do de la chendo dire de kelwar dembe doje ye che cham te som somni membe demi che dinjoro za me zindo dawe turshun chi chemba de chen songi kol gaten la rendang sam ji mi chöni zamo yiden tu o men kala chöbe don chirin dur Zame de chen donje lonje ji pe la Zombo jin dun jun be me lam shi yun do Zombo jin dun jun be me lam shi yun do Zombo jin dun jun be me lam shi yun do Je jilam je june pe ma jun bui lo de je jo ren bo che shi ta le lo ma sho le ya sho la le mo sho sho le ya sho la le mo sho sho le ya ram mi ge je dem ja ma sho na ten de sa la che mi che shi ta le lo ma sho le ya sho la le mo sho sho le ya sho la le mo sho sho le ya pa ge ge do je lu nya me yi ni ne do ve se wa de shi da le lo ma sho le ya sho la le mo sho sho le ya sho la le mo sho sho le ya bu pa da nya bar jin jin lo shar kong yu jun ba ki bi jong xin ta le lo ma sho le ya sho la le mo sho sho le ya sho la le mo sho sho le ya ne bu chu sa ga chen do ma da se sem chen den den chi re shi ta le lo ma sho le ya sho la le mo sho sho le ya sho la le mo sho sho le ya shi nga ya pe re la khan she de bar che me bar drum ne cha shi ta le lo ma sho le ya sho la le mo sho sho le ya sho la le mo sho sho le ya che ten ben jan zen so ba ro gen ka rin chen ji jin ja zle shi ta le lo ma sho le ya sho la le mo sho sho le ya sho la le mo sho sho le ya do pa wo kan de Don do ze ka che chung song me Tin le do xin ta le lo ma Sho le ya sho la le mo sho le ya sho la le mo sho le ya Bui la sam tha ro Chin bar sho je gur gong ba Zo bar sho shi ta le lo ma Sho le ya sho la le mo sho le ya sho la le mo sho le ya Ma do de la Que bar sho yu de la de ge Jung sho shi ta le lo ma Sho le ya sho la le mo sho le ya sho la le mo sho le ya Zalen zembe Chendo chonyen tan Tonje londo Nyambe tungan Nanten damba Bembe dulshonje Konde chengur Tombe lonchemba Dime yezer Shabla sewande semni nelu tombar jinjenu tenke yende kunzo dene chaya lame Jindo rimbazi Gensan dorje Nimbe shindanche Pande lame Shabla sewande Sedan dumba Taru chimbadan Semni nelu Tobar jinjelu Pajize la marim bonche Kesanje kunda yermembe Demembe bolandu unzewe Tanjesin chongin zune Lar samshin jewa shin zembe Jajavi wambulon chemba Pakige jila me ya Junimo dambe yon zone Elena be chemba darwin se Dini ma nga de sem che na Hong yin so yan sa ko na lo Ban du je ze she lo chen ba Le nga je nam la de man chi Chö nga je nam la che je de Lam nal ma du ban chi ma de Da khera mi ba re sa me Pandu je zi shi lo chen ba lar shin je che bu jam nen de Di lo da sha gi de nen zi Chana mi ja we ba nen de De ma tsur le shi jun nyen da Bandu je zi shi lon chen ba Shin wang bo san tse ji be se Lu da la bam tse da we Da ge shin ko bar ju ben se Chu sha ma den chan chi ne so Ban du je zi shi lo chen ba Lan de ba de chan de wa me Nor che wa de chan chi re mi do 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 bar de chan ran chi bo Sanji den pare do war nye Pandu je zi shi lo chen ba Tsen di ba cha pen bin du Lambar de tan la jin da Pedang sum nye we mi lam xin La ra wan thom ba xin tung ka Pandu je zi shi lon chen ba Chir khur wen che la nyin bu me Gyu mi ta lu la nyin bu me Di nam ka sha wen jan tun da Te den bar zun ya ye nin do Pandu je zi shi lon chen ba Ya san je nam la den ba me Ma sim je nam la ni je chu Gyu ngor me jun cha zo nyen sa Tabu di shar ya den gon chun Pandu je zi shi lon chen ba Chu te ba ma ya ne man to Kashi ba tso ya ju ma du Neri tu dim cha chim la se mi ta ta je cha nya myo me bandu je zi shi lon chen ba mi xin jen chen san chun ngo rie rang kon ne ru wa ye ma tsoro mi xin jen go ne durange nyem ba ma la sa bandu je se she lon chen ba kong je we sun ra ma lun kun sim ju la e pen mi sem ba ra ke da ba dum chir te sam je de dhar be lam du in do bandu je zi shi lon chen ba nga ju ben cun ji ji de du mar ge o kin gin chen ba le ce yang ye ja vi ngan du ta u cho ge dan de ji da bandu je zi shi lon chen ba da de len cho wa ti ni je ya sa je nam la se wan de chi ni men de ji sem chen da ge chi zon cun chen da so la bandu je zi shi lon chen ba bunga la re san shin na me ja de ge kien du che ran she yin za me de chen pon dan ne gun che da e me ron ji jo gun che da e me ron ji jo gun che da e me ron ji jo Aoi Omen Zandon Peri Pondangi Ena Rinzen Pawoi Kando Dumbai Tsongi Denchen Nyam Jengembe Zenjonde Sam Shin Panjin Tsonjin Dornji Nyingen Ne Denjong Nanse Zinen Tembe Zogoro Langie Sanchen Nade Soya Jumangi Nyenjuro tunjo zame yese yishenche rashi guru geshe tawe gaten la sunde zum zum gawe zurmi yowaye nga ne nyen daki santam dalunde nyenji chun chun gardam jurwa yantengi temor yan yan tavirewa zümendo yerum nyamda buncho jone chumburinge la Nindo diman tumbe lindo de kamne Zimon jekele mindo jesemche do Mrenga onde bende pejungi sen Senai shen dunje serendunde chone Mari divyon tombe shimbandi sela Ngensom dagi lambe zumone zode Panji shuye nyamge kisandu tero Danda nidu timbe kewara vena rinzen bao kandu chodola tonda Zamen dewa chembe gandungi pela gaguru chishirimbar pajesu nyeyo Den son lansen jebe tangaringe la tanje zundo davi shoban denji Damse nambar dambe Zandu shi zo na Lema yungi doncher Tarina mindo Leke tumbe lando Pomoye So na Rimba zimbe tando Melam shin zendang La la nyam ge gembe gemonda che de Mindelenjin sanje shinkam lan chendo Dindaran dunlo kunjo sheno ye nga ya shunjo lonje korle rezenji lambe Gurun tunje kurwe ponyaru jone jinla dunze tanchar datara bonji Jinlan dunze tanchar dandara pobje Jinlan dunze tanchar datara pobje Lemen den den basam Jun shinge den do Jagar shanji Mam jashnu ya pebjo Mam jede gordambe Chen cholan jordan Shen bai ngan se tarbe lam na shi se yo Senam chin chen jame Shin talam pebe Lo me shin le Tsange kuyonge sonye Yange dizembome Limbo le nyempa Yar som naim da doe tendre la ya ju dear dele men be don je da pen do nga tse lai ma shum be chura la pem da min den den zen to e ga den ge nga ne nyam ga lo ro lembe che che shi yendo de chen bon jur me be shu dai gi ne la da la me share magum cha jile ju ma dain kan ni de sai gin te be Jale chenko dombe don chi sho Jale chenko dombe don chi sho Jale chenko dombe don chi sho Om mani padme hum. 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 Om mani pe me hon re 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 Ge huan di yin nyun dun da che ren se wan du jurun ji do wan ji jang ma len ba di yin sa lai gen bar ju de ne mi jur ye sa nyu ma yi she lo de pai kun de sun ju de chen gi nyam juro
Now we'll just begin to do the balancing and grounding. And have a good evening, everybody.